Hello, my friends. It is me, Shaggy. Yes. It is time to play Blasphemous. Yes, baby. Now, as you can see here, I played a bit on a separate save file since last time. I'll be back in a bit. They're showcasing Archie right now. Fuck. I'm tempted to watch that, but I want to play Blasphemous as well. It's fucked up. Either way, I played a bit on my own, on a separate save file here, and I realized there's something I missed, apparently. There's a reason why I haven't been able to interact with those dumbass roots that I've found throughout the game. And it's a pretty simple reason, or a pretty stupid reason. There's a creature here. I'm going to do this, because I don't remember if this creature is safe for work or not. Yeah, there's a creature I have to give stuff to.
With this gold that melts between my fingers, I reject the riches of my betrothed.
I have to give this creature some items I picked up a long time ago in the run. And then it will give me an item that I have to bring to a place that then turns into a different item that I can then use to actually, like, interact with the roots.
With this torn ribbon, I reject this bond with my betrothed. With this veil, I cover my face in mourning for the dead love for my betrothed.
Okay, yeah, it's a good thing I changed screens. There is a boob on display.
Silence. Who summons my three voices? Three sisters became as one, thus birthing a grievous miracle called Altus Gracias. This egg conceals something of ours that still remains immaculate.
Egg of deformity. Okay, it's off the screen now. I can move again. I can make the game visible again, I should say. Where was it? Was it? Here. Mountains of the Endless Dust. Where I need to go through. What beads do I have equipped? I don't have the fall damage one, right? No. Or not fall damage, but fall recovery time. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I've missed in the game because I don't know how the fuck I was supposed to figure them out without Google. Bit obscure stuff. So I can actually... No, not yet. Not yet. Let me just... There we go. Laser that guy. I should check. Do I have the spell? I do not. Fuck. I don't know where you get that one. Well, here, this tree, I can leave an offering now that I got from that creature I just spoke to that I couldn't show. Then I go off screen. I'm back on screen, and now I can pick up the thing that's here. Hatched Egg of Deformity. And now I think I need to bring that to... yeah, back to the place. But back to the creature I just spoke to. And then they can give me the... or I can find the item that I need. And then I can bring that to a different NPC and get a decent rosary bead. This game is very good, and I love the art style and the gameplay of it, but fuck me if exploring to find new stuff isn't a pain in the ass. Is there so much convoluted stuff you need to do sometimes?
Our rageful voices were banished then. Now the miracle has made them eternal. Remember that only the holiness can bless this gift so that it's without sin. Our voices can be protection on the pathways along which your fortunate steps will take you. Leave now. Our deformities will depart to the other side of the dream to find absolution.
Okay, so I don't know if I was actually supposed to bring it back there. That means I'm supposed to go to Albero now and go to the fucking salt area in the fountain. This fountain, I interact with this and go to the salty area. Then I give the egg that just hatched to the guy in here. And then he gives me the item I need to interact with the roots. For some reason. Yeah, here. Hatched egg. You're welcome.
The deformity has opened up. You have been granted 3 knotted tongues, able to grow deep roots that will twist and wring, copying the pain of their 3 mothers. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Here we go. The 3 gnarled tongues. Now I can actually interact with the silly ass roots. Apparently I had garlic I hadn't given to this guy.
Merciful be.
Here's of atonement.
The miracle.
The miracle. I really should have marked on my mini-map where, or on my map, where shots are.
doubt he was once a member of this congregation. One woeful day he broke his vows and left upon hearing the news that a miracle had occurred. We never heard from him again. Please give him this. It will mean a lot to him. Find the next remnants.
I'm not worthy of thine infinite compassion. Blessed are those of us who find it. I will pray for thee and thank the Master for his holy encounter. Now my feet are marching towards holy prohibitions. O fraternal Father, O Master of pilgrims, how arduous are your upcoming trials. It is of little use for me to remain here. Go with the Father.
Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread. May your heart...
I've been muted this whole time. God damn, that's crazy. Oh, that's lovely. Well. I'm gonna be doing something quite silly here. For, I've discovered the purpose of the Immaculate Bead, and by discovered, I mean Googled. You see, I'm gonna kill myself 3 times. That way, the true purpose of the bead will be revealed. Because... you know, it's bead marked by guilt. Every time you die with the bead equipped, it gets darker and darker, up to 3 times, because it stops you from gaining any guilt. It, like, absorbs it for you. Bro invented silent streams, on God. I just need to put some of that old-timey music on the screen, put like a grayscale filter, and make text pop up whenever I've said anything. There we go, weight of true guilt has been achieved. Now, I can... Are those things... Yes, they are marked on the map. That's a buggy interaction. Is it this one? No, it's down. There's a little room thing I can interact with. Back to the funny Smite Bear. What have they done to R2? What have they changed about her? Is it the Freddy aspect, like I was hoping? Now I can break these statues and teleport with them. Or not teleport, but go into arenas. They added Wee Bear. What? Oh, excuse me? That's the wrong spell. Forgot to change spells. There's 3 more bears. That's Wee Bears with an extra bear, though. There was only 3 of them in the show, dude. Come on now. Her aspect makes her work like Achilles. She can only stand switch in fount. What the fuck? Her stances are improved and have ults. So they just made a new character, pretty much. That's not Artsio, that's Achilles too. That motherfucker just ate my whole spell. Kinda. There we go, now it summoned the lightning. Earlier it just stabbed the guy and didn't actually do any lightning. Technically, I don't need to do these challenges, because I already fucked up the true ending, so I can't get it by doing these. But you still get rewards from them. Bomb. Her bear ult is just 2 circles and 3 bears running around. Her druid ult is a long-ranged ghost bear projectile that shields allies and roots enemies. What the fuck? Oh, I get an execute up on this guy. That's very satisfying. I wish those guys could run into each other, that would be fun. Instead of me. Oh well, they're both dead, so. fuck-ass bells or sensors. There we go. Jesus. Why does this guy not get a health bar? Oh right, it's because I still have the bead equipped. I'm stupid. I replaced my health bar vision with the bead. Detestatio Sacrorum. Yay, 3 Tears of Atonement. I think it's one of these that gives me a really freaking good spell. At least when dealing with that stupid scorpion baby. Budding Sprout. Get me up here! I wanna go to the next one of these. Which is located... There's one in Grievance Ascends. Let's go to that one. Forgot about this silly ass wall. Zap. Oh, spooky fucking ghosts. Oh, I'm shitting myself. Not. You guys should let me know when the Smite PTS opens and I can stream myself trying out Artsy for the first time. Combat Arena. Right, this is the one with spikes in it. I don't remember if this one's difficult or not. I'm pretty sure there's like the fell for it again ghosts in here at some point. I remember when I first started this game, those bell guys were fucking terrifying. Oh, fell for it again. Ghost. Fell for it again. Fell for it again. LMAO. That's it. That was the last one. I mean, I know it's not a late game area or anything, but damn, still. Heart of the Single Tone. Right, you get a fucking sword heart here. What does that one do again? Roan Sprout. I think, is that the one that's like, makes your spells better? Resounds with an inscrutable ring and can be inserted into Mea Culpa. Makes its edge vibrate, causing its attacks to destroy certain immaterial projectiles, but reducing the... Alright. It lets you destroy, like, magic projectiles by attacking them, like you can do with physical projectiles. But also makes it so you take more magic damage. Probably, like, an okay-ish heart, maybe? I don't know, most of the sword hearts kind of fucking suck, I'm gonna be real. I've noticed that most of the sword hearts are kind of mid as hell. It's like the one you find the first is the best one because it's easier parry window. This is the only one without a downside because it just makes you stronger when you're almost dead. This one makes prayers stronger and longer, but they cost more. This one makes you take and deal more damage. This one gives you more money, but you can't fucking heal if you have it. Like, that I think is the worst one, because what the fuck is the point of that? Like, the biggest downside for the smallest upside. Damn, this arena's just empty. There's no like traps or nothing. I forget which spell I have equipped always. Ow. Oh damn, that started the slash late. Like, dude, this is a wave at all? Oh no, 4 wheel carriers and a ghost. Currently in the process of shitting myself. Will update you guys when more information is revealed. Like, so far the first wave was the hardest one here. Oh, if you fail and execute, the enemy gets back up. I didn't even know that. Yeah, this was not a very difficult one. Detestatio Sacrorum. Hell yeah. Years of Atonement. Was it from this that I got the cool ass spell, or can I only get that if I'm going for the true ending? I don't remember. I hope it was from doing these. Because I want my fucking sky beam. It goes and kills enemies. There's one in Graveyard of the Peaks. One in Mercy Dreams. One in Library of Negated Words. Then I think that's all of them. I'm pretty sure those are all the, like, atonement statues after I've done those. Where was it? Let's do Graveyard first. Right, I bought everything in this one. Ting, ting, ting. Break the statue. Let me teleport, please. Right, this one is a fucked up arena. If I remember correctly, this is one I sort of almost struggled with a little. When I was doing this in single player. On my own. Off stream, you could say. Plunge. Wait, did I even do this one? I'm thinking of a different... There's a different one with... like a platform in the middle that you can stand on. And it's a bit harder. I think it's the one in the library. Might be that one. Need to double check what spell I have equipped. Okay, I have Toronto equipped. One of the worst cities in the world, Toronto. Oh no, this was an awful one. I remembered correctly. At least I got that bastard enemy down quickly. This is the only one with that last stage that made me actually nervous for a second, because, laser goes. Embers of a broken star, right, you get that thing. Where do you get the spell I'm thinking of? Fuck, man. I'm tempted to look it up, because I love the spell so much. Bloodstained Briar. Allow me to pull this lever. Surely there's something up here. I think there might have been at one point, but I've already like interacted with whatever it was. So it's not there anymore. Well, let's go do the one in Mercy Dreams and then Library, and then I think we've done all the statues at that point. Here we go, Mercy Dreams, baby. Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Get me into the combat. I want to slay my enemies. This one has 2 platforms. Holy shit. My worst enemy. Starter enemies. Allow me to execute you real quick. There we go. And you... I'll just dash attack. Smack. Bitch. Zap. I feel like those guys have one of the most grotesque executes. Like, the squish is terrifying, but just picking someone up and fucking decapitating them slowly is kind of crazy. Then again, most people in this game, especially the penitent one, aren't very sane, so it makes sense. Here we go. That's the Mercy Dreams one dealt with. More Tears of Atonement. I got nothing to spend these on. I guess there's the dono box. But, like, I don't know where any of the stores are. I don't remember. Crimson Briar. I think that's the that's the second to last one. So now it's just the freaking library one left, and that one's gonna be kind of painful if I remember correctly. I think that's the only one I struggled even a little bit with when I played solo. Mostly getting to it was the difficult part. I've learned though that there is a trick to the silly ass ghost floating here. You see the books on the floor? That's what aggroes them, apparently. I didn't know that. Because that's not very obvious. But if you step on one of them, see? Sends the little papers into the air, and the ghosts go, why would you do that? I can get this as well, whatever it is. Tibia of Al-Sali, the something. Well, time for the last one of these statues. I wonder what happens when we complete all of them. Probably nothing, since I can't get the true one. Right, this is the one. This is the painful one I was thinking of. With the multiple floating platforms and the axe trap in the middle. Let me switch my spell as well. Lorkiana. If you have the blood platforms, this one's slightly easier, I guess. Get those guys down. If you have the blood platforms, the guys here aren't that much of an issue. Come on now. That guy spawned on top of me. Get you down. Let me just do this so I have a spell ready for next wave. Execute both of those guys immediately. Very nice. Get the book goes down as well. Whoa. Damn. Didn't even need to parry him. He just died anyways. It's the less offensive laser ghost. Holy shit. There we go. That's all the statues done and dusted, I think. I don't know if there's any more. Scaly coin. Vine braided in blood. What is this? Disturbing golden disc covered by the dry mold of a reptile. The bas relief of a claw was considered a symbol of greed and increases the number of tears of atonement harvested with each attack. I can get more money with this. Fuck the medium bead of red wax. I'm getting this. Hell yeah. Money maxing. Let me temporarily unequip that so I can just do that. And then I can head back out of the library finally, and never have to go here again, I think. Accidentally touched the floor, of the books, on said floor. Ghosts are now gonna touch me! Let me teleport somewhere else now. Where's that fucking boss fight that I never finished? Is it Sleeping Canvases? It's Sleeping Canvases, isn't it? But first, I'm gonna look up where I get that fucking spell that I'm thinking of. Because I miss him. I miss him. Blasphemous spells. Prayers. Here, where did I get this? Right. I have to get that. Where the fuck do I get that? Right, now that I have the 3 tongues, I can get it. I need to go to Graveyard of the Peaks immediately! With the Gnarled Tongues. The Twisted Tongues. You can get executes on these guys? What the fuck? I'm not complaining, but like, I didn't know that was a thing. So assuming the only enemies you can't get executes on are like these wall enemies and ghosts, maybe? And like the floating heads and stuff, obviously. Ooh. Boing, boing. Kill the wall. Jump. Jump. Kill the wall. Kill. Kill. Murder. No, it's right here and then up. Not just up. Right, because you can access this area now with the roots. Is this the item I'm looking for? On gold it is. Ah, fuck, there was a room to the right there that I didn't get to. That was a risky ass jump I just made. That could have ended so poorly. an item here. Bead of gold thread. Right, lets me use flasks faster. That's kinda neat. Probably not gonna use it, but it's neat. Return me to port, baby. And then I teleport to Albero. Because now I can finally get that fuck-ass spell that I want. Finally, I've given an oath to 2DS bits.
Have been gathered. It is now possible to give her the second true burial. With this supplication, she shall watch over thee.
There we go, Devil of the Light.
The Order blessing.
Finally. One of my favorite spells. Sorry, prayers. There was one room. I think it was in Graveyard of the Peaks, maybe. I never got to in this playthrough. That gives you something quite nice. It might be here somewhere. Don't take my word for it though. But I know there is a fervor, max fervor increase nearby. Like somewhere in this area. Wow. Like there was a secret room very close by. Where you can get a max FP upgrade. Fervor. Can I break this fucking wall? There we go. Get that bullshit out of here! With my speed boost thing equipped, I can actually like reach those jumps without the speed boost. There we go. Here it is. I knew it was here. Boom. I have a third fervor thing for this spell. Finally. Max fervor increases are so fucking rare compared to max HP increases. I mean, I get that spells are really strong in this game, but still. Now, let's go to Sleeping Canvases and attempt the boss fight again.
Penitent one, my protection does not cease here. So be it.
Just get her help, just in case. You don't get anything for letting her live anyways, so... Here we go. Exposito, Scion of Abjuration. Now the reason I like this spell... Hold on, let me... I have a rosary bead that increases... Yeah. Prayer power. I don't need Weight of True Guilt anymore. Yeah, I used the spell here, and yeah, it's a decent bit of damage, isn't it? I'd say it's an okay damage output, personally. I don't know though. Just, you know, almost three-shotting the boss. I'd say that spell is pretty good here. Personally. I'd say it's decent. Requiem Aeternum. Library for negated words. How do I? Oh, here. Stupid. Ooh. I'm gonna do so much parkour just to get that one baby. I hate the way the roots function, I'm gonna be real. Because they like pull back so quickly sometimes for no reason. It's stupid. I think I need fervor to be able to throw my blood projectile. You know, it would make sense. So I'm gonna get some fervor to do that. That way, grabbing this babby will be easier. Boom. Now I ride the elevator. Takes me up here. Remended now. Does that mean the fucking PTS is live though? Oh. Show an early version of New too.
I burn from the inside out, and my smoke is a fog that conceals everything.
Sucks to be you, man. I'm gonna be real. Boom, big B the red wax. Don't know if PTS is live. Well, shit. Hold on, let me check Steam. If there's an update for it, perhaps. Doesn't seem like... What if I try to launch it? Will it say, like, version mismatch? Let's see. Will it say version mismatch if I launch Smite 2 PTS? Servers down for maintenance. Yeah. Dang nabbit. I was hoping PTS would be live already. I want to try out Artio. Still more than a week left until she releases, though. Oh well. I'll check again in like half an hour, maybe. Hey, mea culpa shrine, I get to upgrade my sword to level 5. The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. I can get boomerang blood. And I'm gonna do that too. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. Says on the map there's an opening, that there's something down there. But I don't think I'll survive if I drop down, so I think I need a different upgrade to get down. The sleeping canvases. I never went right in this room. Ah, because it's fucking locked, that's why I didn't go right. Never went left in that room. Return to port. And then... put Lord Kiana again. It's right, down, left. Oh my god, I know what's there as well, that's the worst part. Because I've been there off stream. And all it is the final ball of wax upgrade. And fucking a shortcut into an early game area. Into Mercy Dreams. It's like the last locked door in Mercy Dreams. Die. I hate those giant fireball spitting dogs, they're so annoying. Right, here's where I can get
Feast your eyes on the
this
flame,
key of the Inquisitor.
Handing this over is not something that delights me, and may the bells toll for me if I ever deceive you.
We just get all of this stuff if I can.
This, and may I dot.
Wicker knot. Alright, toxic damage. The fact that this exists makes me buy all the items in Candelaria shops. Oh, well I guess I've bought literally everything there is to buy in the game. So what the fuck do I use Tears of Atonement for now? Is it literally just donations at this point? I think it might be. I think it might just be donations. Let me love that spell. It's so nice. Boom. Unlock that. Kneecap of Sebastian the Puppeteer. So that... I think that's Mercy Dreams fully explored, as is Sleeping Canvases. Actually no, because there's this area that I can't get to yet. Now where to go? I've done all those bosses. Alright, the rooftops. I still need to clear those out. Can I get any further up in the patio of Silent Steps now that I have the roots? I don't think I can. Because there was like a ladder that needed to be kicked down up there. I managed to get there without the roots. These enemies are a bitch and a half. I remember, right, in this area, this is a really freaking good spell. Because of these guys. I mean, it's just a good spell in general, but still. Boing, boing. Like, stuff like that, especially, makes that spell really freaking good. Then there's this room. I've fallen in these spikes a lot. Because when I went here solo, or off stream, I died in this room a ton. And then died trying to get out of this room as well. Thankfully, I remembered where the spikes were this time, so I didn't fucking die this time. We just... yeah. Those guys aren't as dangerous if you don't fight them. Since I have the masks, I can give them to these, into this statue, and unlock... Right, I'm missing one. But I don't know where to get. But yeah, I can go up now and down. With this elevator. Because I've defeated the bosses. Right. And here's where you fight another one of those Mark of Guilt lads. I think it's up once more and then to the left, and I get a whatchamacallit, a thingamajig. Yeah, a pre-do is here. Then I have to go further left. There we go, now it's marked on my map, so I can teleport to it at any point. Now I go down, 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 down. Oh, it's been a while since I fought Esdras, so I don't remember the moveset of these guys very well. Bam. I thought I parried that. Zap. How the fuck did he parry my lightning? Mark of the Second Refuge. Just get those guys dealt with. I don't know if I ever did this room. Hold on. Let me... This is the one I have equipped. Hell yeah, free item. Lunate of Kea the Butcher. Did not mean to do that. To do that. Ooh. Hop on the elevator. And it takes me further up. Copy that. Try not to perish. Yeah, I made it without dying. I'm the best. I'm a real gamer now. Yeah, no. None of that, buddy. Let's up once first. Going up. That's where I get to my redo. Boing, boing, boing. And arrest. And then it's... Is it right here? I have to go to this one and like turn in the other two marks to the woman. What spell do I have? Is it the lightning? I think it's the lightning. It was the lightning. Hehe. Okay, here's the final refuge. Big McZappies from McShiggy. Bitch. Bitch. Even if I parry that one, it still hits me. I could hear myself parrying, and that one still hit. For some reason, that one's like unparryable. See? I have to be like right at the end of it to be able to parry it. It's so weird. Well, I finished. I can go through here because I did that little puzzle room. Hey, Mea Culpa Shrine. Hell yeah. Only one level left. I don't have enough to buy those upgrades though, sadly. Much as I wish I did. Right, you don't go away even after death, huh? What happens if I kill you a second time? Ow. He knocked me into the room and reset my progress. What a bitch. Stop doing the stupid spin attack. Fucking die already, Jesus. And he dropped nothing. Come on, lad, that's not very good. Well, at least we know which one we're respawning at. I forgot about the hole. That was not a whole lot of fun. Get me my guild fragment back. I just want my fragment back, fragment back, fragment back, fragment back. Here we go. Was it right, or was it in Mother of Mothers somewhere? I actually don't remember. It might have been this room. Let's see. Climb down. And then... in here, maybe. Yes, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
A tear has rolled off her cheek. Could it be that her torment has diminished? Ah, poor lady.
The second mark.
A tear has rolled. Ah, poor lady.
And the final mark. There we go.
The lady. 3 penitents that communed with the miracle clamored for her refuge and protection. Those souls for which she suffered have already departed to the other side of the dream. Has the holy commandment of my lady finished? Penitent one, whom shall I watch over now?
I don't fucking know. Watch over whoever you want. You're a free man. But I guess you are kind of like partially caged, so maybe you're not entirely a free man, but yeah, you'll find some way to entertain yourself, I'm sure. Study the paint composition on the walls, perhaps. Ooh. Sensors. Ow! Ow! My fucking nose! Oh! Oh, that hurt. Yeah, well, go here then, I guess. Let me just... Still no update for the PTS. Damn. I wonder when they'll put the PTS out. Will it be today or will it be in a few days? I don't know. Oh well. Blasphemous time, I guess. Moments active, yes. Thanks, Steel Series. I know moments are active. They've been active for quite a while, in fact. I should have known. I should have known there were spikes there. I should have fucking known. I should have known. I should have. I'm a fucking idiot. I should have known there were spikes there. But I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. I've been there before, and yet I still didn't remember. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Get me on this platform so I can do that. There we go. We're making progress. We're making progress, gentlemen. Now I recognize the area a bit. As I've been in this room. Ooh. Just sap the fuckers. What's the point of letting them live? All they do is get in the way. Alright, the wall of the holy prohibitions. Let me just listen to this guy real quick. There's the metal tree, erected as guardian of the bridge. That tree, with its eroded bark, is the symbol of His Holiness's final communion with the miracle. Facing this eternal dusk, I will wait until I depart towards the other side of the dream. Now we're gonna fight 2 enemies here that we haven't seen in a long time. Boom. Recognize that silhouette? Probably not. That's the first boss we fought. Like the tutorial boss. Well, there was 2 of them this time. And they died even quicker. This is a new area. We need the key of the secular to open this door. Oops, you need a Skylander of the poop element to open this door. Key of the scribe. Those guys were kind of mad. That door was just open. That one was just unlocked. Great. Thanks, game. That was nice. What's this? Well, I got the key of the secular now. So now I can go through that door. Up and down, up and down. Worse than pain and worse than cold is the squeaking, the incessant squeaking of that damn floor of rusty mechanisms. Why would anyone want to use it so much? To get to where you need to go, I'd assume. The key of the Inquisitor. Hell yeah. I knew it was worth buying. Where does this one take me? To a chest. Where did that guy come from? He just spawned. Oh, an empty Bible vessel. Hell yeah. I guess if they stand in front of doors, they just like kinda technically spawn in. You move away from the door. That was the most obvious hidden wall I've seen in a video game ever. That guy looks a bit angry. I'll leave him be for now. Pull the lever and step on the elevator. Elevator. I need the key of the scribe to open this door. Oops, you need to put the controller in your ass. Ow. Okay, heavy damage. Can't be properly parried. Only partial parried. Well, I've beaten every type of regular enemy now. Phalanx of William the Skeptic. Well, you get enough time to run over to this elevator. There we go. Those guys sure do love to yell. Hee. See? See what I mean? He has described. There we go. Now I can explore even more of this area. This is like Irrital Dungeon if it wasn't a complete fucking awful area to get through. Although, let me just, there we go. Ugh, sorry, I had to sneeze and stuff. Let's end up here, and then we go through here, and then we bada bing bada boom. I'll do the floor spikes. Call back! Those were in like the first part of the game, and now they're here as well. Like the extendo spikes. Hamate of Vukolich the Copyist. I'm learning so much about anatomy from this game. Because half the body parts you find in this game are things I didn't even know existed. I don't know what a hamate is. I didn't even know humans had one of those. Let me equip the lung real quick, I guess. There we go. Baby rescued. How do you know? Call me the baby rescuer, the way I be rescuing babies. Railgun. Wide to the left. Wide to the right. You could see the game, like, trying to figure out whether it was supposed to grab the guy or the lever there for a second. This is Key of the Inquisitor territory. I can tell exactly all three of the things you need equipped for this room. You need the roots, you need the tongues, you need the sand, and you need the lung. I really wanted you to have all of those things if you wanted even a semblance of a chance at getting that fucking jawbone. Hey look, it's the lever I found a long time ago, like a stream or two ago, that I couldn't reach. We've come, well, not full circle, but you know, we've progressed visibly. The Key of the Scribe. The enemies here are not that difficult so far. Hold on, I'm gonna... This feels like a secret room. It's not. It felt like that was gonna be a secret wall, but it wasn't. Railgun. That one was. Hey! More fervor. Annoyingly, not enough for a full new bar, but Videte nequisiat. I don't know what that means, I don't speak Latin. Damn it. I just fell off the platform I was supposed to be on, immediately after being on the platform. I don't speak Latin. I only speak proper languages, like Swedish, English. And that's it. Those are the only languages I can speak. Fear of the sacred smoke. Small translucent pearl with a closing mechanism that's almost impossible to see. They were traditionally filled with the vapors coming from the big incense burners in the Mother of Mothers. This bead, however, contains something different. Its miraculous influence fills the bile flasks after some attacks, but the miracle is capricious and this does not happen often. So random chance to fill bile flasks after I kill enemies, I guess. Yeah, this isn't an ominous room at all. No music, no nothing. Not ominous. Not one bit. Don't know what the hell I was supposed to do in there, but... Hey. Maybe I'll look it up, maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm a wild card, I do what I want. I saw him approaching between the bars. I saw fire burst through his chest and scorch him. I saw fire burn again from thin air and fuse his skin. He walks with fire, and fire with him. That's definitely not hinting towards something. Surely not. Surely not hinting to an upcoming boss or anything. Why would it do that? The game's never done that before. Well, we found a baby. Let's go. So many screaming lads in this area. Railgun. Temporal of Joel the Thief. Can't believe Vinesauce Joel was a thief all along. SMH. There was that one room with the floor that fell out. Which one was that? This one? Since this one was just unlocked? Yeah, it was. Ooh. What item is this? Ulnauf Koki the Troubadour. The Troubadour. What is that, a fucking Deadlock reference? I love Deadlock. How come all these guys are screaming at me? What have I done besides kill everyone? What's my crime? Wanton murder? Since when is that illegal? Okay. Guess I'm not going through. About? Okay. Bro really thought locking me in was gonna be like, oh shit, now he's gonna shit himself. He's never gonna be able to beat me now. He's gonna be so demoralized. And then I just whip out the railgun. Phalanx of Zeth, the prisoner. Bro. Hey people. Zeth here. The way the camera continues a bit further to the left here makes me think there's something through this wall at some point. Oh, maybe this is why I went that way before. Damn it. I thought I had like a keen eye for a second. Oh damn, that was satisfying. Already love the ricocheting boomerang. Or no ricocheting. Just the boomerang upgrade. Of course the floor breaks. Oh. Kiersey, returned by the flames. That's... oh, he has a lot of health. Well, he can stand on the roof, so what if I... equip this? It does just as much damage as I was hoping it would. Hell yes. Master of swapping between spells. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Nah, bro thinks he's the fucking Soul Master from Hollow Knight now. Okay. I see how it is. I should... my rosary beads. I think I can swap out the coin here for piece of a golden mask. Do I have any great flame protection? Block attacks from behind, dodge cooldown. Accelerate use of prayers. I don't think I have like a higher tier flame protection, but piece of a golden mask is probably good to have here anyways. What the fuck was that? This guy's kinda tough so far. Except that attack, that one's very easy actually. This is that one. I say it's easy, then I fuck up the parry timing anyways. Like a fool! Now he goes back into difficult mode. Like, bro, how dare he? Why don't I get to teleport and summon tornadoes like that? I mean, I can teleport, but I can't summon tornadoes. And I can't teleport in combat. Because that will just send me back to a preview and take me out of combat. Why did I try to jump over that? Alright, Kiersey defeated. Not the most difficult boss, I think. So far, what the fuck were they called? Tres Anguistas were still the hardest boss. Oh, Escobar, hi.
The one you have pulled from punishment was Kirse, one of the sheltered. He was unjustly condemned to the stake for heresy, and the Inquisitors bore witness to the flames, engulfing his body amidst an atrocious communion of prayers and cries. Still, when it was over, and the flames had died, the merciful miracle called them forth again, and from them, from the ashes and the embers, the body of Kirse rose anew. For fiery are the paths of the miracle.
Holy. Fiery are the paths of the miracle, my friends. You heard it here first. Unless you've already played Blasphemous before, in which case you heard it here at some point. Key of the High Peaks. High Peaks. Oh, there's another one of these. Well, Escobar's gone now. Fuck, what's the closest... Where's the point, I wonder? Is it... Am I back through here? Here? Is there a preview anywhere over here, maybe? Yeah, let me just... I already had Lord Kiana equipped, damn it. Boom. Get me in here. Let's unlock that gate. Up there. Can't go. Damn it, they want me to backtrack through the whole place. They don't let me just go back the way I came from. Those bastards. What do they think I am? Who do they take me for? Key of the Inquisitor. Another one of these rooms that's just fully empty. I'm guessing those have something to do with the true ending of the game, most likely. I'm gonna be right back, lads. I mute myself while I'm still speaking. I'm a fucking master at this. I need to go use the bathroom really quick, but I'll be right back. I might also check if the Smite PTS is out. Teehee. There we go. I'm finally back. Ooh. And I think Smite PTS still isn't live, sadly. I don't know though. I haven't tried. Maybe this time, if I launch it, it will say a version mismatch or something. And then I can update it. That would be cool. But I'm assuming it's gonna say servers or under maintenance. Yeah. Unfortunate. Looking like there's not gonna be any PTS this stream. Now. We go all the way to the left here. Right. What's the path? Is it this door and then down and then? That's how we get to it? No, this one leads to a different door. Is it this one? No, this is that empty fucking room I got. One of those doors there, or maybe this one. It's this one. Right, floor spikes. There we go. And then up and to the left. And now we get to do... I'm assuming this might be the final one of these shrines, then? Maybe? I thought I'd done all of them, but apparently not. Replace that one with Weight of True Guilt. Whoop. What spell do I have equipped? Lorkiana. Surely that one's good. Oh. There we go. Lung. Kill you. Kill. Die. Motherfuck. Those guys aren't that bad to deal with. Angels. I'm assuming this one's a lot more difficult if you, for some reason, don't have the lung. How you've gotten this far in the game without it is a mystery, though. I mean, there's not really any area where it's necessary to have the lung, I guess. But I feel like doing certain parts of the game without it is painful. It would be painful. One of these dicks. Thankfully, I have a bit of practice fighting them at this point. I say as I proceed to get hit several times. There we go. Forget the lightning hits after they die. There we go. Oh, that was all of them. Now I've done all the arena challenges. Seashell of the inverted spiral. Custodia of sin. Seashell with impossible curves found on the sand. Its shape caught the echoes of a painful song, which increase in intensity with the suffering of the wearer. It provides some protection against all elemental damage. So you get like universal elemental protection from that one. That's neat. Quite neat, I suppose. Fucking spikes. Yowcha! That hurt! Can unequip the weight of true guilt now, at least. What do I put in its place? Knot of hair, I guess. More damage on my sword. You've given key of the high peaks. I'm assuming this leads. Where does this lead? Is this the final boss or something? Surely not. Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Brings me back to the convent. New area here. The hell? Oh, hello, lady.
The next of my deep.
More max health, yay. Yay, now I have to censor that in post again. As always. So this is where the last mask is. Mirrored Mask of Dolphos. Oh, cutscene time.
I awake now from the silver ash that has been my cradle. The miracle calls me.
Understood. And here's a teleporter. Lovely jubbly. That's that all for this place then? I'm assuming. I've already upgraded my sword here, so. But good to upgrade my plunge and this. I'm only 3 upgrades away from fully maxing out Mea Culpa now. Oh, now this one has like a slightly ranged attack as well. Is that the last upgrade for the charged attack? Yeah. And it's combo finisher upgrades. And final upgrade for my ranged attack, which is already really strong. Take me back to whatever this place was called, the Wall. Wall of the Holy Prohibitions. Hoopla! Ooh. I don't know if there's really anything more to explore in the wall. Doesn't look like there's any other entrances anywhere, so. I see I've got 90% of the map unlocked now. That's crazy. That's actually a crazy number to me. 90% of the entire map. I don't know if I even got that much in Axiom Verge. I think I got like 88% or something in that one. And that was me not just like actively trying to find fucking anything and everything. Fucking spear balls. Pink. I love the little icon of the Blasphemous one in the top left. He's looking really pissed off for no reason. I mean, I guess it's not for no reason. But still. I've explored like all but one path in Arch Cathedral rooftops here now. 2 paths actually, because I only now got the 3rd mask. Hold on. Hold on. What am I doing exploring properly like a peasant when I can teleport back to the pre-do and then teleport to that elevator? Walking is for fucking chumps. I can teleport. I'm gonna do that. That being said, I should go rest at this pre-do as well, so I respawn at this one. There we go. Now, swap this for Lorkiana. Ooh. Ooh. Here, have the mirrored mask of Dolphos. Will this let me go to this one now? No. How do you get to that one? Is it down to the right here? Somewhere? Is that where you get to it? Right, it's in this room that I can't... How do I get to this one? Further down. Down and to the right. Down once more. To the right. Yeah. And then up to the right here. Booyah. Again, this is another room where you need all 3 of us. Oh look, it's the lady.
The last one now depart towards the cradle of punishment. O penitent one in guilt.
Yay, my max health has been maxed out. Boom. And I have 2 different instances of that bitch that I have to censor now. Yay! I don't know if I have to censor them or not, actually. But I do it just to be safe. I don't think Twitch gives a shit, though, considering this game exists as a category on their website. And you know, as long as it's not modded, it is allowed. Like regular nudity in otherwise mostly safe for work games is allowed on Twitch, so surely 5 pixels of nipple won't cause any problems. Hehe. And if they do, well, Twitch CEO sexually harassed enough women to give me some blackmail, probably, so. Right, pull the lever again. Now we go even further up. There's no music here. That's ominous. In dreams I hear him speak to me, even though his words have no sound. In dreams I can see him watch me, even though his eyes are made of silver. Oh, this is boss fight time.
Penitent one in sleeplessness. Carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks.
I have?
We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission.
You have?
I, Chrysanta in penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain. And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Well, that's rude. Ow. You bitch. Ow, you bitch. Shotgun. Railgun. Bitch. Ow. She does a lot of fucking damage. Woo! She's cool though. Ow. That attack is hard to dodge. Don't tell me she gets to do even more stuff now. Bro, what is she? I thought I was the protagonist. Why does she get to do all these cool badass moves and I just get to do silly little sword slashes and bloods? Very fucked up of you, Chrysanta. Is it... Hello? Do I need to rest again, or... something? I feel like those levers are supposed to reset here. Allow me a moment's reprieve to consult the internet. Oh. Hold on. Surely that's not the only solution. Okay, some said to go to one of the levels where you don't like where the elevator currently isn't, and call it from there, and then it should work again. And I certainly fucking hope so, because otherwise, the game is softlocked, and I'm softlocked, and I have to do save file editing to beat it, which would suck very hard. This is bringing the elevator down, at least. Okay, levers reset now. Surely now it will work. Great. That's not the correct animation, but yes. There we go. I can give this lady another attempt now. Hopefully the elevator won't break next time. That would suck. Let me mess around with my rosaries as well. I don't think movement speed is all that useful in this fight, so I might as well go... Maybe golden thread, so I can heal faster. Then... Lorkiana's kinda slow. They're all kinda slow, though. I feel like Lorkiana's still the best.
Penitent one in carrying the guilt, we have been entrusted with Chris, and thus...
Ow. Okay, so she can parry my fucking spells, too. Okay, I like the golden thread. That one's neat. Not the easiest boss. Definitely... the hardest one so far, I'd say. I don't enjoy her teleporting that much. Very annoying attack. At least I do a shit ton of damage with spells, though. Ow. This fight feels like parrying simulator. If I miss the parry on that one, it does the like explosion spam. Okay, well, surely the elevator will work correctly this time and won't bug out again. I'll hit the bell just to make sure as well. Good. Okay, now it works. she's cool as fuck, though. I will admit. Even if she is kicking my ass, Chrysanta is very fucking cool. I am thinking, though, however, I have a lot of bile flasks here. Or, like, I only have 5 bile flasks, but I have some empty ones, don't I? That I could fill. Yeah, 2 empty ones. So I'm thinking I could fill those. I do need Tears of Atonement, though, but I have a bunch of bones to submit to the Bone Master. So surely I'll get like a bunch of Tears of Atonement from that, right? Right. Definitely.
The miracle has been merciful to us. As long as this brotherhood has brothers, even if just one, there will be hope for the ill. Take this as a token of gratitude, penitent one in piety.
Guess I should have spoken to him once more earlier.
Sorrowful.
Well, hell yeah. Rosary bead. A rosary knot. I can get that tied and then be slightly stronger for the Chrysanta fight, I guess. Here, I have more bones to submit. Hey, he gave me tears. He did it twice even. 3 times, my god. 4! Jesus Christ. And the door opens. Dude. I do think there is a boss behind that door, though. If I feel like I've seen people say that.
Can you already hear their song? Can you already hear their ancient aria? The lady who sang to the bones has awoken. The skeletal remains on the other side have opened the door to you. They bid you welcome, but beware of the secret they wish to share.
Understood.
Bring the bones before me.
Understood. I will beware. Sorry, I had to sneeze again. My nose be tingly today. Jorg. What was I gonna do? I was gonna get that so I could get more flasks. Is there a flask upgrader close to pre-do anywhere? The Echoes of Salt one isn't too far off, I guess. Graveyard one is a bit high up. The Grievance Ascends, that one's just like a straight beeline to the left. I do that one. So I do the Grievance Ascends, upgrade my Flask Arena type beat shit. And then maybe I check out this new boss as well. Oh, I need to get my Rosary thing upgraded too. That's the down path. That's the down, 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 the down. Man. Oof. She almost fell for it again. Wait, it wasn't even just straight left, it was left down left. Right. How much does it cost? 1850? Hell yeah. 2250? Hell yeah. Well, I have 7 flasks. I have 2 quicksilver as well. If I had a bunch of tiers, I could just upgrade, get rid of the 2 flasks I just got, and have 5 really strong flasks. Surely that boss I just unlocked, that boss lady. I'm assuming she's a boss. Surely she will have, like, hella tears of atonement to spare. She'll, like, give me a billion, jillion, quadrillion of them. That was the wrong preview. This is the one. It's the teleport. Up 1, that's the door. But surely she'll have like 10 quadrillion tears of atonement for me. And I'll get to, you know,
now let my fingers
read my flasks.
anew.
Thank you, lady.
Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread. May your heart be free of sin.
Oh yeah, now I'm only missing 2. I guess consecrated amethyst could be good. I'm assuming Chrysanthus attacks are magical. It would make sense, considering they're all purple and glowy and shit. Like magic. Barrel. You know, logically speaking, yeah? If Chrysanthus attacks are all purple and glowy and shit, in my mind that means magic. So the amethyst should help. May the miracle protect the unprepared souls that dare challenge the voices of bone and skull, as she won't allow anyone to interrupt her song. That's not terrifying at all. Oh, she has like infinite health. What the fuck? Look at that shit. Oh. Who the fuck does she think she is? Fucking Margit. 7-year goddamn wonder. Now get me out of here. Get me out. Oh, you're not allowed to teleport out the boss fights, huh? The Song of the Dead cannot be... I'm not even allowed to pause the game! What the fuck is this boss? Bro. Come on. Yeah, I did like a slight bit of her health bar at least. I'm assuming she's meant to be done much later. That's the thing though, I have like... I'm only missing 1 upgrade to my sword. How much fucking It feels like some of the bosses in this game were designed to just be ridiculously tanky for some reason. No answer. Well, he's gone. Yeah, give me my stuff back. Guilt expiated. Okay, so note to self. Do not go for that bitch yet. Try Chrysanta again instead. Because evidently, Chrysanta is not as good at kicking my ass as that woman is. Chrysanta is very good at kicking my ass. But she doesn't prevent me from pausing the fucking game, at least. So, you know. That's a bonus. Hello, Chrysanta.
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, Chrysanta, and thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Where we going? Yeah. Okay, yeah. The magic does a lot less damage, at least. With the amethyst equipped. Chrysanta also does a lot less damage than... What was her name? Isildora? Song of the Dead Lady? Ah, what the hell? You can't just swap directions like that. That's not fair. Oh. No. No. Stop dashing past me with that. I want to parry you. He teleports out of my railgun. What a bitch. Ow. I swear to God I'm pressing parry. You can't just spam this move, that's not fair. Rip Chrysanta. Well, she doesn't seem nearly as dead as the other bosses I've killed, though, so...
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle!
No. I'll let you live. Because you have a cool visual design and stuff. The ambulatory of His Holiness. Oh look, the old hag is back. Still don't know how the hell you're supposed to get up here. Well... what is there left to do besides proceed onwards to whatever boss this is?
What you seek lies at the end of these long stairs. That which proclaimed itself the true and holy truth has long been hiding there. Behind those doors, the affliction itself laments in its own confusion and deformity. The journey has been long, but your task is about to be completed. Although I have been barred from entering such a slanderous abode, these words are free to accompany you.
Zarabanda of the Safe Haven.
Penitent one in silence, now resume your journey. I will guard you from afar.
Yeah, so fun fact, if you get her help with 3 different bosses, she dies and gets you this anyways, and an achievement. So like, I'm assuming this is like the final boss then, maybe.
In my dreams, I heard your footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself. Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father. I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage, apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you. Only the miracle knows.
Hello?
Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide.
You look a lot less...
march in procession.
You...
I curse you forever in name.
Okay.
I bless you forever in death.
Thank you. You look a lot less... Ooh, what the fuck is he doing? Nah, bro, what is this? He does not have a lot of health though. He is very squishy, huh? Oh my god, he does not have a lot of health. Squishy, squishy, squishy Escribar. And he's dead. Just like that.
You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep. Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
Yeah, I figured it couldn't be that easy. Here comes phase 2. I figured there's no way in hell that's the final boss. So. Oh. He's a big lad. Hey, that's my spell. You can't do that. What if I use it? He takes a lot of damage from that spell still. Okay, so I have... so he's kinda like... what was that boss called? Fucking... Melquiades, the skeleton, where I have to defeat something else before I can hit him. In this case, the sword. Unlike Melquiades, however, this guy is like actually somewhat difficult. Hey, you can't just swing your sword, your golden sword. I almost got him on the first try there. So like, as long as I don't fuck up, I can get him. I almost feel like... Well, they cost the same though. Like Debla and Taranto cost the fucking same, so it doesn't matter which one I use. Debla is just stronger though. But in here... Golden thread I can keep. I can replace this with inverted spiral, I guess. For more universal defense instead of just magic. Might be more useful.
In my dream, Guardian, I am but not part, no.
Hello, Escobar.
Now may your set them hurt. I bless.
For this phase, I think Lord Kiana. I jumped straight into that, I'm an idiot. Well, 3 Lorkiana is enough to just shit him to death.
Now you see.
Son of the Miracle Time. Is this like a Hollow Knight reference, dude? Like, come on. I defeat the final boss, and then the next final boss is one where I have to do like slight bits of platforming. This might just be like Hollow Knight 2 or something. Holy shit, that's a lot of fireballs. Is that a person on his necklace? In his necklace, rather? Come back here, sword. I ain't done with you. I like the green attack, because that one like does no damage and is easier to dodge than the rest of them. I don't like the fireball very much. Oh, there he goes. Phase 3 question mark, or is that it? I think there might... No phase 3. Escobar is dead. Summa Blasphemia.
You have freed His Holiness from his afflicted torment, and now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. The cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the Tern throne where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain. And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
Okay. Ending A. Oh, Jesus. I get turned into wood. And worshipped.
Thus came the moment of final communion with the sword born of guilt. A last sacrifice in order to finish penance and break off with the ungodly will of the grievous miracle. But the plans of the miracle are capricious. Penance never ends, but changes, hurts, and condemns at will. There is no place for the penitent one on the other side of the dream. His place is here among us. He is the new father and the last son of the miracle. Recipient of our prayers forever and ever.
So I'm guessing that's like the... If we go by Dark Souls terms, I just linked the fucking flame, huh? I just become the new Escribar, basically. New father. Well, that was Blasphemous. Not the true ending. Don't even know if it was the good or bad ending. Because I haven't seen the other one. But it was one of the endings. Very fun game, very cool. Very thick and awesome art style, especially. I fucking loved the visuals in this game. And there's another one of them. You can speed it up. 64 times speed. Let's do 16 times. Or 8 times. This seems reasonable. No music in the end credits is weird, though. That's an odd stylistic choice. But yeah. Oh, now there's music. I think this game was very, very good. And, you know, there is Blasphemous 2 as well to play. We did miss out on a bit of content here, because, well, we didn't do the true ending. We killed Ezra's and shit, and, like, at least 2 bosses weren't fought. I know the woman we encountered in the bones. Is that was a fat guy dressed up as Tracer. Yeah, the woman in the, like, tomb with the scythe who had a shit ton of HP and kicked my ass. We didn't beat her. And there was another one in Havoc and Mourning that we never did, that I've tried to fight off stream. And he is even fucking tankier. He's like a big old bastard, and he takes no goddamn damage. And I'm gonna do that off stream, because unless it lets me continue from, like, right before beating Escobar, think, you know, like how they do in Hollow Knight, unless they let me continue from there, I think this is it for Blasphemous 1 streams, and we can move on to the second one at some point, unless I do that off stream. I haven't decided yet. XD. But yeah, that was Blasphemous 1. Very fun game. And I'm gonna speed up the credits a bit more here now, because there is a lot of them. And if you want to see the credits yourself, you can play the game. There we go. Oh, post-credit scene.
And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
I guess this is new aspect available in the main menu. Aspect unlocked, Son of the Miracle. True Apostasy. A new game of Sacred Sorrows. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Select a saved profile. Select a course. First sorrow of the... What does that mean? What is this? Hold on. I want to see what this is now. Is this boss rush mode? Is that what this is? Am I gonna be, like, teleported to the next boss now? Am I doing boss rush? It is. Hello, 10p Dad. Been a while. Not the spell I thought I had equipped. I didn't even know there was a boss rush mode in this game. Well, we're not gonna be completing this boss rush mode, because I don't feel like it. Sue me. Main menu. But I wanna see, like, what was... Well, this just starts... New save file. Skip, skip, skip.
Because it is my guilt, I claim your grievous miracle.
I can't skip the cutscene.
Make my chest.
Yeah, yes, I can. I had to press B, not A or start. But I wanna, Like, what the hell was the aspects thing it mentioned? What's that? What does that mean? Oh. It's just a starting cutscene again. Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. I know all of this. Give me main menu. Is it in extras? Skin selector. Oh, aspect are just scans. Okay. The Son of the Miracle is like a more fucking saturated, colored in version of Penitent One, who's less gray and stuff. And then True Apostasy makes me all red. Doesn't change my sword slashes though, that's kind of lame. But there was another option there I saw. Main menu. I'm assuming... Okay, it does let me continue from before the Escribar fight, by the way. But I'm assuming Ascend is... Elevate your save game to the True Torment mode, starting your journey from the beginning but keeping hold of your equipment and the upgrades you've unlocked along the way. In this mode, the Penitent One's pilgrimage is considerably more dangerous and access to the Altar of Penitence is unlocked. Custodia hides secrets that will only be revealed to those who walk this path. Ascent is permanent, there is no going back. So, New Game Plus, I'm guessing. And there's New Game Plus exclusive stuff that I'm gonna, like, look into. I know there is an area that is New Game Plus exclusive. But, like... Okay, so ascending means you go into New Game Plus, you keep a bunch of you keep some of your upgrades. You get like modifiers that make the game harder, and some new bosses, and like a new DLC access thing. It's kind of cool. I might check that out at some point. Yeah, but anyways, we've been going for like 10 minutes more than we're supposed to, technically. I know I wasted like 10 minutes in the bathroom, but still. Either way, today was fun. We beat Blasphemous. Yippee. Fun game. And of course, I'd like to thank any and all of you who did tune in for tuning in. And as always, good night, New York.